After flying the DJI Mini 2 for over a year, I have captured some fantastic footage in different locations, and today I'm going to be giving you 5 of those tips and techniques so you can also get super sharp footage on your DJI Mini 2 all the time. Let's get into it. So the DJI Mini 2 is for sure a fantastic drone. Loads of people love this, and the first thing I want to talk about is about the speed. So to get the most out of this drone, the number one speed I tend to use on this drone, on here I switch it to Cine. So the reason for this is this drone is so small and nimble. In Cine it allows you to just slow everything down, so you can get fantastic orbit shots, you can get really nice reveal shots in the location you're in, you can get low to the ground, just makes everything nice and smooth and calm. But a fantastic advantage of this being so small is that you can fly this in those places. I don't want to risk the Mavic 3, this bigger drone. So use that as an advantage. Go and find something interesting and try and fly through it. It might be a gap in a building, it might be 2 poles together. You can be creative with this. And in Cine mode, because it slows everything down, it's less risk of actually crashing this thing. Now mix it up, cinematic shots, that's what's great about it. Use all the 3 different settings. Sports mode to get those fast moving shots, the flybys. Fantastic, really fast parallax shots, you can do loads. But Cine is the one I always use the most on here. The next tip, which is crucial, is about ND filters. So you really do need ND filters on here to get the sharpest, most natural looking footage. Don't cheap out on ND filters buying these cheap ones. They're plastic, the glass isn't very good. I use this pack here by Freewell. I also use Skyreach ones as well. This covers me for all different lighting conditions on here, all the way from maybe low lights, sunsets, sunrises, and I'm always able to then get the best possible natural footage. I can go into pro settings and I can have my shutter speed correctly positioned just how I want it. I can have my ISO low. So a question I get daily is, how can I get my footage looking better? Why is it looking grainy? Why is it looking over sharpened? And it's mainly because you're using auto or you're not using ND filters. In auto, the drone will bump that shutter speed up and you get this really over-processed looking video. Don't look very good. So in every single video, actually, there's a few I have forgot to take my ND filters, but in all the cinematic videos and the videos, majority of the time, I always have with me ND filters. There's some ND filters on here right now. So by picking up a set like this, you're covered all day. If you're interested in this, I'll link in the description below. But ND filters, out of all the accessories you can get, they're the number one. One really good and quick way of transforming the DJI Mini 2 video, what I do on every single shot, is by using color grading. But not everybody wants to and has the time to learn how to color grade. It doesn't matter, I've saved you a job. Over this last 12 months, I have took hours and hours and hours creating my own LUTs for this, specifically for this drone. So this drone has different color science to the Mavic Mini 1, to the Air 2S, the Mavic 3. So these LUTs I brought out are just for this. A LUT is basically a look of how your video is. So it's like a filter, if you think of it, for Instagram and everything. You have different filters. You can change the video look of how your footage is. So you're going to have more contrast, more pop, more saturation. Each one is different, but they're all designed for this. But that's basically the tech side of it. Let's go and show you how they actually work. Okay, so you've got your clips on your timeline and you want to transform the look of this. So it's super simple to do. Once you've put the LUT onto your clip, you're literally going to select one. So you get 12 different LUTs in the pack, all specially created for the Mini 2. The Cine 2 Pop, Set and Forget and Teal are my personal favourites, but they all work really well and transform the actual look. We're going to select Teal here, and you can see the difference from the before to the after. It adds saturation and contrast. Over the trees here, we can see the image is good, but it's quite overexposed. We can add the Cine 2 Pop. This adds a more of a cinematic style to this. increases the contrast and the saturation. Look here from the before and then the after. So it's a fast way of colour grading your footage quickly without having to learn colour grading or spending a lot of time colour grading every single clip. You can literally drag and drop these on, especially designed for like Mini 2. If you want to go and check them out, I'll link them at the top of the description down below. They're currently going to be on offer over the weekend, 50% off. So make sure you don't miss out on this deal, and I hope you love them as much as I do. Let's get back to the video. And now it's all about you. So it's about practicing these cinematic moves. So all the fundamentals we just talked about is going to make your actual video look better for sure. But it's all about you on these controller sticks as well to get those cinematic moves. So slowing everything down in Cine and going practicing those orbit shots, the top down shots, different cinematic moves that I've shown you on a few different videos. Put that with these techniques we talked about already, and you are on your way to making a really nice looking video. And the final point I'm going to talk to you about on this video is about sound effects and music. So you've actually gone out and got some ND filters, you've got these LUTs, your video looks great, and then you're going to put some music onto it. So we don't want some really crap high-paced dance music off no copyright sounds or some grime music. It's just going to ruin that footage altogether. I find for drone footage, for aerial footage, we want slow, calming music, or we want build-up music, cinematic music, inspirational. That type of genre is what you want. But a few years ago, it was so hard to actually find this because there wasn't many different sound platforms available. I, for sure, have learned the hard way and was searching for hours on YouTube's free sound music you can download or no copyright sounds. And majority of it is great if I want to do a commercial in a club with loads of dance music. But this is a drone video, so it completely ruins it. Let's just look and show you these two clips now. One's going to have dance music on it, and the other one's going to be music that I've picked with sound effects as well. I'm sure you'll agree that there was a massive difference in the actual video quality just because that music ruined it. So both clips were the same, both had my ND filter, both had my look, the actual video quality was good, but then that music just absolutely ruined it. So and this is what happens a lot. I use two different sound platforms to get the really nice music that I use on my videos. Soundstripe and Artlist. Both have a massive selection of different music and sound effects. You can use them license free. If you want to use Artlist, I'll link in the description below. You get 2 months extra free with my link. But go and check this out. They're all license free. You can monetize your videos, do anything you want with it. It's fantastic and it saves so much time. Please don't use crappy dance music or grime music on your drone videos. Big no-no. And a final bonus tip is to not put too much pressure on yourself. So everyone has to start somewhere. So I know a lot of beginners pick this drone up and you might not have flown a drone before, you might never edited before. It's about starting somewhere. I'm not asking you to go out and film a Netflix documentary to start with. It's about practicing and perfecting your skills. So go out and practice over this weekend. I hope it's really nice weather where you live and go and practice some of those we've talked about today. There's only 5 tips on this video. Of course, there's many more. Let me know in the comments down below what you actually want me to discuss next time. If you've got any curious questions about this, any more things that I do that you want me to show you, let me know and I'll see you all soon. And then for sticking around this long, the 50% discount is on these LUTs. Just type in discount code TOPFAN and you'll get 50% off. Have a great time. See you later. Bye bye.